What is up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, and today is USHL Sunday. So yeah, review today's 3 USHL games, go over the USHL standings, and then go over yesterday's 14 NHL games, and then we're out of here. Classic USHL Sunday. So yeah, my X page, my Facebook page, all my social medias, my website, my Spotify, my Twitch Discord, my Discord for this podcast, a USHL discussion Facebook group, Saints for Life Facebook group, everything is in the description of this podcast and previous ones. And it's about a paragraph and a half of who I am, and then another paragraph of how to contact me if you ever have any questions, comments, concerns about this podcast. So yeah, check out the description if you haven't already. Please self-explanatory once you get there. Good evening, Doug. Thank you for joining. So yeah, let's get into it. Not wasting any more time, My game was handled Chicago Steel 6-3 on the road, just 32-27 in favor of Chicago. Both teams go 0-for-1 on the power play. Very, very evenly called game. Green Bay just more opportunistic. Great game from them. Los Angeles picks up 2 goals. Yeah. Green Bay picks up huge 2 points on the road. Madison Capitals take down the Fargo Force 4-1 at home, just 27-24 in favor of Madison. Madison does not get a single power play chance. Fargo goes 0-for-2 on the 2 chances they get. Madison's now second in the East. They only have 2 less points than the Saints and 3 extra games. 3 less games played. 3 games in hand. If they don't start winning, Madison's going to overtake them in quick. They're one of the hottest teams in the USHL right now. They're dangerous right now. The City Storm get 3 unanswered goals, but as soon as Sioux City brings it back within 2, 13 seconds later, they bring it back up to a 3-goal game, and then they score a little bit later in the period. Such a 29-15 favor Tri City. Very, very well-rounded game there from today from Tri City. Only let us 15 shots and goals to Sioux City. Sioux City did not play their greatest game. They get 0 power play opportunities. Tri City was not able to capitalize on any of their chances that they were given. So if they do play Sioux City in the first round, it's a very definitely a pretty strong possibility that they do. That's not good for Sioux City because they just took them down. So let's go over to the USHL stats now, shall we? Your standings. Standings does have stats in it. Well, anyway, that's the point. Alright. Let me refresh here. Alright. Number 1 in the East, the Steelers Fighting Saints with 31-14-0-2, 64 points, 5-4-0-1 10. They've been pretty shaky as of late. Yeah, they've been shaky. They've been number 1 in the East pretty handedly. In the East, like all season, pretty handedly, but it's like they're not convincing wins when they get them most of the time. They've shown great flashes. Okay, and I'm a Saints fan. It's all coming from the Saints, by the way. Like, they've shown great flashes, right? We've seen some great plays, Clark Cup winning team out of this team. They have potential in the Cup. They need to find a consistency in their game. They need to find consistency. Doug says that the Saints need to get a big win streak. I don't know if they need to get a big winning streak necessarily. They just need to pull together a couple of wins to get some confidence back, and then off and running from there. I don't know if we need a big winning streak, but I kind of agree with you to a certain extent. Maybe not like a big win streak, but we definitely need like a couple of stringing together a couple of wins. We play Chicago in a home and home series, which is both teams get a home game, which in case you didn't know, home and home. So yeah, we get a home and home series against Chicago this weekend. It's a huge opportunity to get 2 points. We have 4 points if we sweep them, but a huge opportunity to pick up at least 1 win. If we get swept by Chicago, that's so incredibly concerning. But yeah, I mean, a huge chance for them. Got to capitalize on these and the chance to get 2 points here this weekend. 4 points maybe, but you gotta take it game by game. But it's really, you gotta find consistency in the game. There's many things that I'd find game. Alright. Yeah, but like there's so many things like game by game that I can nitpick. But really what it comes down to is consistency. Like that's what it is. Like you look at this team and be like, they're even number one in the East. How can you be more consistent than that? If you look at their games, not all very promising. To be fair though, but the U18 USA team's like one of the best teams in USHL. The record says the worst, but that's mainly because the U17 teams play in the USHL, so that's why the record's so bad, because U17s are not good, but the U18s are like 9-0 at home versus USHL competition, like 15-3 in general. Very, very good team for the U18s. But we swept U17s. They're not very good, but the U18s are nasty. But yeah. The number 2 Madison Capital, 29 Dubuque. Right now they have 3 games in hand with 2 points behind them. Madison controls their own fate when it comes to this. They have not had a regulation loss in the last 12 games. They won 11 of their last 12 games, and the one loss they took was in overtime. They're 9-0-1 in the last 10, 11-0-1 in the last 12. This team's one of the hottest teams in the USHL. Maybe the hottest, honestly, because Lincoln took a loss 2 weeks ago, so I don't know. Madison really hasn't seemed to be taking losses lately, but yeah, I'm telling you, if this team clicks, it clicks, dude. Like, it's so good. They have less goals against in Dubuque and way more goals. Oh, there. Number 3, Muskegon Lumberjacks, 26, 13, 3, and 4, 59 points, 6-3-1 in the last 10. Yeah. Muskegon's right there. Madison has 2 games in hand on Muskegon and 3 more points. I don't know if this is a consistent good. The reason why Madison looks so good is because they went on this huge 11 of the last 12 games. Madison doesn't usually do that. It's very unlikely for Madison to do that. So if they are able to get a win streak heading in the playoffs, they're kind of nasty. But like, I don't know. But yeah, Muskegon, great goaltending team. One of if not the best goaltending teams in the entire league this season, has been consistently throughout the season. So yeah, that's good for Muskegon. The defense has been lights out. The offense has been hit or miss. Muskegon's shown good flashes offensively, but they haven't really put together a huge stretch from end of season, the beginning of the season to the end of the season of good offense. If they can get the offense in a hot streak heading in the playoff, they could be very dangerous too. But if the offense is kind of like on a cold streak, that's not good. Number 4 is Youngstown, 29-15, 0-1 for 59 points, tied with Muskegon with 1 game in hand, so they have a better point percentage than Muskegon right now. They're 9-1 in the last 10, 4-game win streak. Youngstown is right there, dude. They're right there in the mix. I don't see why they can't win the East this season. I honestly don't. Like the Phantoms, great goaltending, great defense, great offense. They need to become more disciplined. They are so undisciplined. Same thing with the Lumberjacks. But if both of those teams can become more disciplined, they could definitely make some noise. 5 Green Bay Gamblers, 24-21, 1-1, 50 points, a 4-5-0-1 in the last 10. They're pulling together some wins there. Then they're hit or miss more. Again, if they can get hot heading in the playoffs, Will Zealous, Aiden Park pull rabbit out their hat in the playoffs. They get hot heading in the playoffs. I don't see why they can't make a bit of a run. But they haven't been able to consistent stretches long enough for like if they do want to make a deep run, they need to get like a very hot stretch. They haven't been able to really do that this season on a consistent basis, get like hot and win a lot of games. So that's why they're like right smack dab in the middle of the East right now. 5. Number 6, Europe Rough Rider, 21-22, 1-2, 45 points, 5-5 in the last 10. Definition of basically a 500 team. They're technically 1 game below 500, but they're basically 500. The 5-5 in the last 10, which is 500. So yeah, they're basically just a definition of a 500 team. Very good defensively. They have good goaltending, but the offense is terrible. Again, if they're similar to Muskegon, they can get the offense hot heading in the playoffs. They're built for the playoffs. This team's really built for the playoffs. I think so. 7, Chicago Steel, 15-26, 4-1 for 35 points, 5-2, 2-1 in the last 10. This team's been okay in the last 10. They've been picking up a couple of huge wins, bringing themselves within 10 points of a playoff spot. They're not eliminated from playoff contention, that's for sure, but they do need to put up in the step, that's for sure. Number 8, Team USA. This is a U17 team, so I mean mainly. 13-26, 1-2 for 29 points, 2-7-0 in the last 10. Yeah, U17s are not good, we know that. But in the Western Conference, my Eastern Conference predictions for what I think is going to be at the end of the season. Number 1, I still think is going to end up being Dubuque. They're gonna find a way to because they have a pretty easy schedule coming up. Number 2, Madison. I've been pretty high at Madison. I did have Muskegon getting number 2. No, I'm still gonna stay Muskegon. I still think Muskegon. I would say Madison, but I've been saying Muskegon number 2 in the East for so long. I think number 3 is gonna be Madison. Number 4 is gonna be Youngstown. Number 5 is gonna be Green Bay. Number 6 is gonna be Cedar Rapids, and then the 2 teams that missed are gonna be Chicago. 7 is gonna be Chicago. 8 is gonna be USA. But in the Western Conference, number 1 is the Lincoln Stars, 34-12-1-0 for 69 points, 9-1 in the last 10, 3-game win streak. Best team in the USHL right now. It goes without explanation. I mean, best offense, best defense, best goaltender. That's it. That's really Lincoln Stars in a nutshell. Number 2, Fall Stampede, 29-12, 3-1, 62 points. 5-3-2 in the last 10. They've able to defeat Lincoln, but they lost Lincoln 3 of the last 4 games. I think they only beat them once in Sioux Falls, which was impressive. Very, very impressive. But Sioux Falls does have 2 games in hand on Lincoln, but 7 less points. So assuming they do win those extra 2 games in hand, they'll still be 5 points behind them. 3 is Waterloo Blackhawks, 24-13, 5-4, 57 points, 7-3 in the last 10. This team's starting to pick up heat in the last few weeks, probably a month or so. They're looking like what we know the Waterloo Blackhawks can do, and I think they're going under a lot of people's radars this season. They have a phenomenal goaltender in Hendrickson. He's been great. He was great, phenomenal in Omaha, and he's been just as good in Waterloo. The defense has been good, and the offense has been good. Are they as good as Lincoln and Sioux Falls? Probably not. Could they find a way to knock off Sioux Falls or Lincoln? It's not impossible. They have bad blood with Lincoln from last year when they were got upset in the first round. They're not a team that's like, oh yeah, Lincoln and Sioux Falls clearly a million miles better than them. Like, obviously, they're pretty decent amount better than them on paper, and they have been this season, but Waterloo's pretty scrappy. Number 4, Sioux City Musketeers, 23-17, 3-4, 53 points. 5-4-1 in the last 10. Sioux City's offense has been pretty dang good, but the defensive goaltending has been pretty bad. I mean, not bad, but pretty inconsistent. So if they can get the defensive goaltending under control, they could be pretty dangerous there. The last this season, 5 Fargo Force, 24-19, 2-2, 52 points, 4-6 in the last 10. This team just not winning games when it matters most. If they won today, they would have been ahead of Sioux City. They didn't do it again. They're not seeming to be able to win games when it matters most, and that sucks for the playoffs. They're gonna more than likely play Sioux City since Waterloo has 1 game in hand on Sioux City and have 4 more points, and they've been very hard to voice. So they'll probably continue to pick up some wins down the stretch. So the very likely first round matchup is going to be Sioux City versus Fargo. Not quite sure who's gonna have home. Tri-City could move up above Fargo. Not likely, but not impossible. Waterloo could move down. Sioux City could move up. You never know. But likely first round matchups are Waterloo versus Tri-City and then Sioux City versus Fargo. Out of the West. The East is kind of just like, I don't know. The top 4 really could swap around, but I think the West is pretty set in stone in my opinion. But yeah. Number 7, Des Moines, 18-26, 3-0 for 39 points, 2-7-1 in the last 10. They suck. Speaking of suck, he got Omaha Lanes with 6-34, 5-1 for 18 points, 0-9-1 in the last 10, and they had a 27-game losing streak. 24 of those 27 losses, actually no, 28-game losing streak. 24 of those 28 losses have been in regulation. Yeah. This is by far the worst team I've ever seen in the USHL. Probably NHL included. By far. Like, it's not even close. It's really not. My Western Conference is probably, number 1's going to be Lincoln, right? 2's going to be Sioux Falls. 3's going to be Waterloo. Number 4's going to be Sioux City. Number 5's going to be Fargo. Number 6's going to be Tri-City. Number 7's going to be Des Moines. Number 8's going to be Omaha. There you go. This is exactly what it is right now. And by the way, Lincoln has clinched a playoff spot. I don't know why I didn't say X next to their name. They should update that in the next day or two. But Lincoln has clinched. Lincoln has clinched a playoff spot. We'll be seeing Stars in the play. No. Dubuque, if they would have swept this weekend and Team USA, the other team would have lost one, so I'm pretty sure they lost at least. If Dubuque would have swept, they would have clinched. But they didn't. They got swept. That's cool. So yeah. Happened. basically recap this week. First day of hockey coming back from the Four Nations face-off break. And it starts off with a bang. Alex DeBrincat, 25th goal season by Kopp and Tarasenko, 7:54 in the first period. Dylan Larkin, 24th goal season power play goal by DeBrincat and Raymond, 5:41 second period. Vinny Hinostroza, second goal of the season at the power play goals by Matt Bodie, 8:05 in the second period. Lucas Lemon, 22nd goal season power play goal by Larkin and Patty Kane, 22 seconds in the third period. Matt Bodie, 21st goal season by Johansson and Freddie Gaudreau, 13:07 in the third period. Marcus Foligno, 11th goal season by Rossi and Johansson, 18:29 in the third period. Of the game. In overtime, Marco Rossi, 20th goal season by Joel Eriksson at 3:35 in the overtime. Gets a breakaway. And when I say barely, I mean barely crosses the line. Like inches over the line. It crosses the line. Somehow, barely, and the Wild pick up a win. Huge comeback win in Detroit. Very impressive. Watching on the Oilers, Matt played Mitchie caught 7th goal season by Scott Lyons and Mulas at 2:07 in the first period. John Klingberg, first goal of the season, first goal as an Oiler by Emberson and Connor Brown, 7:06 in the first period. Leon Draisaitl, 41st goal of the season by Matthew Savoy and Klingberg. 9:31 first period. Owen Tippett, 15th goal season on assist at 1:45 second period. John Couturier, 9th goal season by Michikov, 7:13 second period. Matisse Ekholm, 8th goal season by Draisaitl, 8:34 in second period. Owen Tippett, second of the night, 16th goal season by Michikov and Couturier, 12:26 in second period. Andre Kuzmenko, 5th goal season power play goal by Konechny and Rasmus Ristolainen, 15:37 second period. Rasmus Ristolainen, 3rd goal season up the net by John Couturier, 2-1 in third period. Oilers basically get dominated by the Flyers. Stu Skinner has another bad performance, and the Oilers are showing weaknesses coming out of the Four Nations break. I don't know. Let's see. Capitals and the Penguins face off here in the Capitals, but the Penguins 8-3. I'm not going to go over all the goals, but Ovi did not score. 16 goals away from tying the record. He got a hat trick today. But yeah, you didn't hear that. I didn't just spoil it. But, so yeah. At this point, he's 16 goals away from tying. But after today, since he got a hat trick, he's goals away from tying. Okay. So yeah, the Sabres, would you say beat the Rangers in a very close game, 8-2. How does it? I don't get it. Like how? Yeah, so I think about that. Kraken upset the Panthers on the road, 2-1. Kraken tried to pick up some steam out of the Four Nations face-off break. That's a good way to start. Stars take down the Devils 4-2. Jack Hughes scores 2 goals in 2 minutes. For the only 2 goals for the Devils, but it's too little, too late for the Devils as they go down 4-2. Predators upset the Avalanche 2-1 at home. The 32-17 for Avalanche. They deserved to win that game for sure, but Predators got the result. That's all that matters. Ducks upset the Bruins at home. They're on the road, 3-2 in Boston. Leafs handled the Hurricanes 6-3 at home. Not a great performance by Hurricane goaltender, but 31 saves and 34 shots against. For I believe Anthony Stolarz, maybe Joseph Loeb. Joseph Loeb started today, so I'm assuming it's gonna be Anthony Stolarz. Will get the job done for sure. Canadians take down the Ottawa Senators and Canadian Tire Center in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. So yeah, easy, not easy. But they got the job done. Blue Jackets take down the Blackhawks pretty easily, 5-1 at home, 27 saves and 28 shots against weekends. Jets take down the Blues 4-3 in a shootout. They extend their win streak to 9 games. They have a chance to make a 10-game win streak tomorrow versus the Sharks in Winnipeg. Kings handle the Hockey Club 5-3 at home, 28-26 in favor of the Kings. Good game for them. And the Knights take down the Canucks 3-1, 33 saves and 34 shots against for Aiden Hill. Huge one for the Knights. There's 69 shots in that game. A lot of shots. Very good goaltending performance on both ends for sure. Should have been a lot higher scoring than what it was, but yeah. That's gonna do it for today's USHL Sunday. I hope you enjoyed today's USHL Sunday. Have a great night. Watches live, watches after live at night, every morning, evening, afternoon, every time you're watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on notification channel if you haven't already. Follow the podcast watching on Spotify. And yeah, hope you enjoyed today's USHL Sunday episode. What episode it is? If you enjoyed today's USHL Sunday episode 22 of season 9. I'll see you guys tomorrow for NHL Monday episode 23 of season 9. Make sure to tune in. It's NHL Monday, episode 23, season 9. Peace.